my sister, who's a bitch. I can use that word if I would. I had a guy one time, and my sister's seriously screwed up. She voted for Trump, you all. She actually lives in Florida, and she supports that motherfucker I was talking about. My mom like looks at me and she's like, I'm like, Mom, it was Dad. But anyways, I divorced my dad too, so what the fuck. But things are complicated because like I love her from here, meaning New Zealand. When I'm back home, not so much. I don't need to see her. I don't need to see my dad. They're both kind of really just people who I do not choose to be around because they make me feel like total shit. I disagree with almost everything about them, but one thing I don't disagree with about my sister is that she was a fucking badass by the time she was 12 years old. She had huge boobs and was forced to become a badass because she was constantly not only did she have back pain at 12, but she was constantly harassed. Men just pulling down, you know, the street next to her at the bus stop and fucking yelling shit about her. And I don't know how she did it. But, you know, even though she ended up being a Republican who votes for Trump and lives in a place called the Villages, she still doesn't deserve that shit. And she didn't deserve that. No 12, 13-year-old, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, I could go all the way up to 100. Deserves that fucking shit. We should all be able to be in our bodies without feeling like, oh, you're putting off a vibe. I'm just walking in my sweatpants. But she made up this saying, and it turned out to be a song that we really like. It's one of the earliest songs we ever wrote. And if you want to yell with us, I sometimes like it if I see people yelling with us because I feel like we're all yelling with that little girl that's sitting on the bench. It's called Suck My Left One.